Hey guys, it's Alicia. Now, before we get into this episode, I just want to give a quick shout out to my girl Brittany Cleveland, who is the creator of Toilet Talk, who was the inspiration behind this episode that deals with dating signs. So, shout out to you, girl, and all her information will be in the description. So, yeah, that's Real Talk, and enjoy episode 7, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Black Girls Talk, episode 7, and I have one of my besties with me.
Hey.
Hey! Hey, best friend!
What's up, best friend?
Guys, this is Tavion. This is my best friend, aka my gay husband.
Hey,
Okay.
yo, I'm dead.
So, boo thing. Let's talk about these
What
signs.
up?
And they're not from God, from the universe.
For sure. Okay, boom. Well, first off, I'm a Sagittarius. For those who do know me, don't do me. Don't do my sign.
I
Don't
can't
do
even
us.
talk shit.
Don't do because every sign got their little toxic half. I ain't one of them toxic people.
That is true.
Because I know some people consider some Sagittarius to be like self-centered or have a big ego or stuff like that. No, that's
I
not me.
think
I
that's
don't.
like
I'm very
every
humble.
human being.
Yeah, I feel like every being, but with some people, it could be very, very obnoxious. Like Leos. Leos are known for being self-centered and egotistical. I have a brother who's a Leo, and when I tell you that man, he just think he the best thing on earth. It
You know
killed
who
me.
else think they the best thing on earth? Quote unquote, the
Who?
best thing since Wi-Fi? Aquarius.
Oh, that's ugly.
Aquarius. Cough.
Yeah, yeah.
Shade.
Oh, oh.
But
See, some of the Aquarius that I come by, they don't be well. The Aquarius that I do know are female, so
that's why I kind of take it back because our boo boo is an Aquarius and she's like literally a day apart from somebody's ex or whatever. And
oh wow.
but that's the thing. That's another thing about signs. You got
Hmm.
the season that goes between 2 months. So now you got to look at it.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
depends if you're like for Taurus, is you either an April Taurus or a May Taurus. And I can
yeah.
admit, and I can my brother and my twin. You know which one I'm talking about too.
Hmm.
He's
Hmm.
May 14th. He's a Taurus, and he's like nonchalant as fuck. So he's technically the opposite of me,
Yeah,
but he's really not.
yeah, yeah,
Now I
yeah.
know somebody else who's a Taurus that's in April. That's like that makes us look ridiculous.
Oh yikes. But okay, so that may be the case. Because every sign has its like, is different side. And that's what I mean. You got them toxic ass signs. Like, okay, so for you, I find it shocking because you and my little sister are both Tauruses. And I see the similarities, but I also see the differences. And I can really that really differs like for the month thing. Like April, I've met another Taurus whose birthday is in April. You guys are, I wouldn't say a little more lively, but no, I would say a little more
We
lively.
definitely
It's a
are.
little more
I can definitely vouch for that because this is the thing about the Taurus I know in May or men. I have
uh-huh.
yet to met a female that's birthday is in May, but the guys are nonchalant as fuck. But they're like laid back.
Ivy.
They're laid back as fuck. Your sister is laid back as fuck. And she's May.
Yeah, she
Yeah. That's the
is.
May Taurus. Now unlike
But then
April, we
that
low key we turn up for real. We
y'all
turn
yeah.
up.
And that's the thing about the May Taurus. They can turn up, but they're so nonchalant. But if necessary, that's when they come into that little April Taurus. I think that's probably why the April season, I mean the Taurus season starts in April because you come off with those people that's first
What's
out the
funny
gate,
as
those
fuck.
Tauruses that's first out the gate with the
And
stampede
I just
type
thought about it.
stuff.
It was funny as fuck. I could be wrong. April,
What?
the Taurus season start on 420.
Okay, yeah, that's right. I'm dead. I did not know that
If I
actually.
stand correctly.
Hey, come on, shout out Tauruses on 420.
If I stand correctly, I'm about to Google this real quick because I really want to know.
Shout out. Y'all start y'all shit off. I mean, y'all isn't quarantine, but y'all starting y'all stuff off right. 420.
I just now thought about it. Like now it all makes sense. Oh, April 19th, same difference.
Close enough. Close enough. Y'all still kick it off. Y'all still
Exactly.
kick it off. Cause period.
Now, one thing, and people like depending on your religion, zodiac signs is really like the devil, witchcraft, and all that extra bullshit or whatever. And
Really?
to be honest with you, sometimes this shit is really not accurate for real too. Cause it said that's supposed to one
Yeah,
day it was supposed to be the
understandable.
best time of my love life. Bitch, me and that nigga got to argument that day.
But I kind of feel like with that, well, actually, I would say I would look into that. I mean, well, not look into it because obviously the moment is gone. But by it saying look into your love life or your love life, because they usually when they say something about like if they go into a certain topic, they got if it's supposed to be good and if it's bad. So they got both routes because of course everybody's not living the same
True.
life. So the horoscope ain't gonna match up for everybody. So if it mentions something about love and you got into an argument, I would raise my eyebrow on that because, like, okay,
Because it's
horoscope,
like,
yeah, it wasn't accurate saying I'm gonna be positive in love, but you knew something was going on in love.
cause
Like,
like it be
of course,
saying
everything
like,
gonna be
oh,
perfect.
like they give you, like I seen this on Instagram, and like they give you the month, like that's pretty much the signs and like the days that you should
Hmm.
expect something to happen, or like the best
Yeah,
days
yeah,
for you to happen in this category in your life, or these are the days. And it's like, bitch, them days don't even be working. Like your days be off as fuck.
well, don't expect every day, but
I
I
know.
understand
That's the
because
thing.
I've
I
looked on
know
dates like
they,
that
and
though.
they're accurate when it comes to describing the person. Sometimes, like you said, there's that
Yeah,
good and the
yeah, yeah.
bad. Like they're accurate with describing, but they're not accurate about the daily horoscope research thing. That's
Yeah,
one thing they're
yeah.
not really
I
accurate
definitely
about.
agree with
But
that.
describing us and what
Definitely
we
agree with that.
kind of do, it be accurate sometimes.
Hmm.
Um,
Now, when it comes more so, I feel like astrology isn't more so for your daily horoscope and daily activity,
at
unless
all.
it's to help you mentally or as in your character. Now, when I feel like that's when I feel like astrology is in its like peak, not when it's talking about what you about to do today and what you about to go through. It's about what you about to do mentally for yourself and how you gonna process your day. And that's the only way astrology makes sense to me.
I think that, to be honest, because I wanna know if people really take this as a religion. Because if they take this shit as a religion, y'all lives must be
I,
cuckoo. Like,
I'm like, I would not doubt it. I would not doubt it. But I wouldn't even say it would be cuckoo. It depends
but
on
because like how much
you might have some mad
but you know
scientists.
how much expectation you have to put in for them shit to be accurate for your daily life. Like, just imagine,
I mean,
like,
but it's possible they doing
of
it.
course, if they got tarot cards, yes,
They the only reason. Look, them cuckoo mofos is the only reason why we got our information because they won't
for
stop.
real.
They in there going hell talking about some this star and this star.
So
Okay.
I don't get into the daily aspects no more because it's so pointless.
Mm-mm.
Because at the end of the day, like you live your life daily, and it's just like
I feel like it'd be better to check at the end of your day rather than the beginning
that
to see what it say
true.
about it.
But at the same time, it's just like when you're busy, you can't really. You can, honestly, I don't really think you could really predict how your day's gonna go. You can
Mm-mm,
predict
not at
your
all.
schedule, like yeah, gotta do this, that, whatever. But in between of getting to that, like your first time slot to the next one, you really can't expect that to go accurate to what your horoscope said for the day.
Not at all.
I seen something on Instagram. One of my friends posted something on Instagram about her sign, like her sun sign. I'm like, what is this? What the
Hmm.
hell is this? We got more signs. She was like,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, that's my son. I'm like, the question I asked her, this is sometimes people be blowing me. When I ask a question and the answer does not have to do nothing with the question.
yeah. That's funny.
And so pretty much she said something or whatever, and I was just like, how do I find that out? She was just like, just search your sign. I'm like, how do I search the sign? Like, how to get there? So I goofy enough that I am. You know me, I be goofy. So sometimes I be doing the goofy shit too. I
Uh,
search Taurus sun sign, and then
okay.
I'm like, they pretty much was just talking about the Taurus. If your sign is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Taurus, or
yeah.
your sun is the Taurus sign, I'm just like, okay, well, that has nothing to do with me. So that's when you start learning about birth chart, and that's what
Uh-huh.
gave me all the information I needed to know, and I was shook.
Yeah, birth charts are scary. Birth charts are scary. When I first learned my birth chart, like I already feel some type of way about my son because I mean, yeah, I like being a Sagittarius, and I definitely gonna rep that because that's it. But I got deeper into astrology and I learned more about cusp signs, and cusp signs are the ones that are on the brink of a new zodiac change. So my birthday is like 2 days or 1 day before the Capricorn. So technically I'm considered a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. And I look into Capricorn stuff and it match up. I was like, wow.
So
So like, is that real?
who fucking knows? If, like you said, them cuckoo people, they steady doing this shit every
Man, I
day.
need I need to talk to one of them. I need some intel.
So what are your
What's
signs?
your moon?
Oh.
Oh yikes.
So what are your signs? What is your sun? What is your moon? And your rising or
Okay.
ascending, whatever.
Yeah, okay, so boom, like your main three is your sun, your moon, and your ascendant or rising, either or. My sun is a Sagittarius. My moon is a Capricorn, just like my little cusp. And then my rising sign is Aquarius.
And I wonder why you and I be butting heads sometimes and getting on each other's nerves.
Cool.
Cause your
What? I
rising,
mean, yeah, I have two very annoying signs.
nah,
I know
I
Sagittarius are
Cap,
annoying.
no.
And Aquariuses are
Okay,
annoying. Capricorns are cool.
now that's what I said. Capricorn. I don't know nobody that's a Capricorn that I know of.
Capricorns are cool.
Sagittarius, yes, I can vouch for you guys because technically we're not supposed to get along. And you see me and Deanne, me and her, she my sister 1 minute and my cousin when we don't get along. Shout out to Andy,
No.
love you. Kind of do got a story about what's his face because I remember one time me and him got into it, and he's a Sagittarius himself. Now this is the thing I had to break it down for a second because I didn't know what a Sagittarius in my past life.
Uh-oh.
And, I had to look at the dates because they were December Sagittarius. One was
in November.
One was at the 14th, and then the other one is like the first couple of weeks of the first week of December, something like that. And them niggas, y'all niggas really, the men, not you, because you and I, we really are pretty much like brothers and sisters. But them niggas, they get me riled up. Sagittarius, y'all get me riled the fuck up because I be ready to smack the fire out of y'all. Aquarius, when you said Aquarius,
because they talk mad shit. Yeah.
Well, one of them don't. But he cool. But me and him got into it, and I was just like, well, I was just checking on you and stuff like that. He's like, I don't need you to check on me. The next day, text him out, hey.
You.
I was like,
well, they crazy like that. They're very emotional.
I was just like,
Aquariuses are very emotional. I feel like that don't help me either because I can be very emotional. But
because you know me, if you talk about fuck you, get out of my life, you ain't gotta tell me twice. Bye. He text,
no, for real.
He text me the next day.
It's on with you.
Morning. He said, hey. I'm like,
no.
You just told me you didn't want me to check up on you. So why are you texting me? I was like, hey. He was like, I'm not finna do this with you. I'm like, ain't nothing to do. We not arguing about nothing. We just said, hey. The toxicness is kicked out of me when I just thought about it.
No, for real. I wouldn't have blamed you. I would have poured that shit out too.
Like, you just literally just said you didn't want to. In other words, the way the message got delivered to me was pretty much, we don't need to talk. I don't need you to check up on me. We're not talking. I'm like, well, months later, look where we at now.
Yeah, Aquariuses are very emotional. They say one thing but mean the other.
No. Sagittarius, no. Said that's y'all.
No, I thought you said he was an Aquarius.
No. I was saying that story was a Sagittarius. Back to reason why I got a little funky with the Aquarius thing. Oh my god! I said I would not give these. I would say no niggas would get clout on my shit.
Then don't name that motherfucker Ronald. All right, Ronald. What about Ronald?
We gonna name it Baby Daddy. No.
Okay. Question mark.
But you know who I'm talking about because we gonna relationship. You know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
So Aquarius niggas are crazy as fuck and self-centered and narcissists. Narcissists as fuck, and y'all don't ever want to own your shit until like it's at a breaking point where you feel like you're about to lose everything.
See, this is why I never dated one of them.
Don't. I advise everybody don't date no Aquarius men. Unless you are an Aquarius yourself.
Hey, they water sign anyway. I ain't trying to get into all that.
And I'm an earth sign. On top of that, let's rewind it back. Our signs. I am an earth sign.
See, but I'm earth. I don't know what the heck I am because if I look into some other stuff, like, astrology got your own charts where you either made up more of water, fire, and all this other stuff. I ain't even got earth in me, but I claim my Capricorn. So with your moon sign, what does that stay? Actually, with your moon sign, what does that say for you? Like, because moon signs are like emotions and how you process things and stuff like that.
No, hold on. We gonna find out what the fuck your sign. We gonna find out what the fuck you are.
Wait, I'm confused.
We're gonna find out you're a fire sign.
Oh, okay. Well, no, yeah, I know I'm a fire sign, but like it's this app that I have and it tells me like if I'm more so like, do I have more fire in my chart than I do water, or do I have more air in my chart than I do fire? It says I got more air. It says
you hot. Google said you hot and dry.
Ooh, first of all, that is incorrect. No, it said I got mainly fire and air sign, but my moon sign is earth sign. It's a Capricorn. It mainly say like I feel deeply comfortable like when I'm by myself, or like I feel repressed to name of responsibilities and seriousness.
Okay, so you went over your signs, your rising, your sun, and all that stuff like that. Mine's for me. My sun is a Taurus. My moon is a Cancer, and my ascending is a Libra. Now, Taurus is earth, Cancer is water, Libra is air. Bitch, I am fucking the airbender. What's that TV show with the bald headed with the arrow on his face? The Last Airbender?
Oh my God, Avatar? Yes.
That's what the fuck I am at this point.
I'm sick of
I don't have fire.
Why do you say that?
I'm capping. I don't have.
Well, Well, I need to hear your whole chart. We can go over your whole chart, and then we're
Air,
gonna see like what you mainly got.
water, air. I got natural elements, to be honest with you.
But I'm not shocked that your moon is a Cancer.
You want to know
Not
why?
even
When I
gonna
found that
fake.
out, I was like, it makes sense. I be crying because I can't beat your asses.
I'm sick.
Because
Give a
cancers
five.
are hella emotional. Now, cancers I know and then came across. I know there's one female cancer that get on my fucking nerves. And even though me and that nigga not together,
Hmm.
I still want to whip her ass because of the disrespect that she came at me. But
I'm dead.
besides the
That's
point,
period.
when they said that, it made sense. It made hella sense for me. Because growing up and even like to now, my family always told me to hide your emotions. Like not hide your emotions, but keep control of your emotions. Don't never let someone show your weakness. No matter how upset you get and
Hmm.
also like that. Cancers, they wear that shit on their sleeve. They want to be crybabies. They gonna own that shit.
Yeah,
But to me, to a certain
that's the
degree,
Cancer. But like Cancer, like they're very I wouldn't say they're complete crybabies. They're very because some of them I've met a Cancer or two, and they're very rambunctious, I want to say. That's
they're
probably not the
really
right word,
like
but like they got this little rowdiness to them. But that rowdiness to them, when you flip that page over there, it's soft as hell. Like they're sensitive.
back to old girl.
They're
She sit
mad
there try to
sensitive.
act tough and then went boo-hoo crying to everybody else. Like, girl, bye. Anyway, I pull my information from CoStar. You and I both pull our information from CoStar. And what
Hmm.
CoStar has described, my moon, it says moon in Cancer. It says the moon rules your emotions, moods, excuse me, feelings. This is likely the sign that you most think of yourself as, since it reflects your personality when you're alone and deeply comfortable. Please
Hmm.
stop reading for my life. Thank you. Unnecessary. That was a whole read right there. Your moon is,
What?
when they said that since it reflects your personality when you're alone and deeply comfortable. Your moon is in Cancer, meaning your emotional self is sensitive, thoughtful, empathetic. You have the tendencies to feel like something or secretly fear being abandoned by those you love. You often have trouble letting things go and feel like your emotional wreck. It is your 10th house, meaning you find security and safety through success and responsibility. Look, throw this whole app away.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's true. I mean, I'm reading minds and it's saying my safety and securities and friendships, social life. Now, I wouldn't say social status and social life. Well, maybe a little bit social life and friendships. I do like to have stability within my relationships, within either friends or family. I just like that stability. And then it say I repress like my emotions for responsibility and seriousness and rationality. And I find that to be true.
I mean, like I said,
I
my whole life
definitely find
just
that to
got
be
read
true.
to me. So like that shit is
Yeah,
accurate as
yeah,
fuck.
evil's astrology.
But
Them
but
cuckoos
you
be
know me,
coming.
so like you can definitely say vouch for that shit because
Yeah, I
sometimes
can.
some I don't feel like I'm emotional wreck, but I do feel like yeah, because I feel like I be repeating
When
myself.
you are with yourself, yeah, I feel like you can be very emotional, and I feel like you probably do tend to go upon go upon the side of the Cancer when you're by yourself because you're just literally reflecting and talking to yourself. And Cancers are sensitive.
Which we all know that. I didn't. I be sitting here acting tough, but let y'all find that trigger. You're gonna see
That's
all.
the Taurus. That's the Taurus.
Look, once y'all find the right little trigger thing, y'all gonna see me get real soft, and they're like, "Up, Cancer."
Dead.
No, but really, what really got to me was like you secretly fear being abandoned by those you love. I don't think that's really a secret fear. I don't think no one wants to be abandoned by the people they love, but like
But it's some people who can live without it. It is some people who can live without it. I mean, like, kudos to them. But
my aunt, she was like, I could tell in your voice that you feel abandoned. Like, bitch, yes, I feel abandoned. Because
not yet,
everybody
boy.
knows, like you,
Sister's
well, not
reading you
everybody knows, but like people that's close to me know the situation with like one of my parents is just like, yeah, don't nobody want
yeah,
their parent to walk up out of their life.
at all.
But
No way, shape, form, or matter. All right, let's go on to our we just gonna go down the list. Let's go to your what
chart
is
the
it? Your
house,
rising? Yeah,
uh,
go to your rising.
my rising, aka
Yeah.
ascending, is Libra, which I was
Get a
surprised.
what?
I was surprised when it said my ascending is Libra. When they say my rising or whatever is.
Well, what does that mean for rising? Like for you? What is the I want to see if that makes sense to you.
Now it says the ascending in Libra. It says your ascendance is the mask you present to people. It can be seen in your personal style or how you come off to people when you first meet. Some say it becomes less relevant as you get older. It changes every 2 hours. What the fuck? So it doesn't make
Right.
sense. Text your mom to comfort your birth to confirm your birth time. Your ascendant is in Libra, meaning you come across as a good, promising. courteous, and fair-minded, though sometimes passive-aggressive. You seem inclined towards the balance in all forms: enthusiastic, romantic, and judgment. Bitch, didn't I just tell you that my mama was kind of tricky with my birth time? And what the fuck did it just say? Text your
You
mom
need
to
that
confirm.
exact.
Because look, to be honest with you, I don't think this is your ascending sign. So we gonna need you to get your information correct.
I'm dead. They said, I don't think you're sure, so we're not sure.
I feel like everything is really accurate. So like I don't really think I front, but I realized this like last night or like yesterday. My
Mm,
defensive mechanism I use is trash as fuck now as an adult. Like, and I stated that I like publicly said it to like the whole entire world. Put it on Snapchat, put it on Instagram. I don't know if you read the post, but
mm-mm.
from my childhood, and but I said as a woman with a lot of trauma, the defensive mechanism that I use is trash as fuck as an adult because it causes arguments that's not needed, that doesn't have, and that's me being aggressive, and that's a defense.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, well, I need to, like, rebel because by rebelling, I'm protecting myself.
And it's more of, yeah, like I said, it's like me protecting myself or trying to avoid any harm that's coming, any disrespect or harm that's coming my way. So I automatically get aggressive because it's like I'm not gonna tolerate your shit.
And that's understandable, especially when you get, and that's the one of the things that I recently, I don't know what I heard it on, if it was a show or a game or something like that, or if just a video I found on social media. It was just stating how like emotional abuse could be so like detrimental into how you react to things. Like that aggression adding on to just you as a being, and that's how like that's how astrology people
Mm-hmm.
refer to us, or beings or whatever, that emotional distress that you had to grow up and deal with, and that installed and became a part of you, along with trying to grow up in life.
And
And that just where that aggression comes in. That's really that Taurus, that April
And
Taurus.
now I'm sitting there when like now they just said like I kept thinking back like yo it's just like don't nobody like me I don't want to be aggressive all the time like and I know that's how I really do I really do come off aggressive like I know I could tell in my like muscle in my face a bitch be having a resting bitch face and it may seem like I'm being a dickhead but it's like no I'm really just in my I want to say my natural state but it's in that state to
Hmm.
where it's just like all right do I gotta perk up and whip your ass and do I perk up and relax so it's like I'm praying. And
I would say go to Taurus, not the Taurus route. I'm goofy.
but
The what?
it's more of me sitting there not trying to blame my childhood for being
Hmm.
aggressive, but the reality is it is your childhood because
Yeah,
I've been open. I literally been mentally abused and physically abused, and that definitely does play a part with being
true.
an adult
Very
now.
true.
Like it's that trauma, and it's not just those two aspects. It's like all the other stuff that I literally had been through as a kid. And I promise you, the shit I went through as a kid, I'm surprised a lot of people ain't commit suicide. I'm like
Trust me,
I would
I
have
know.
been.
I know.
I like should have had committed suicide in my teens or some shit. To be honest, with the trauma
I've
I
been,
had, and
girl, with some of the stuff, I feel like that's with a lot of people, because some of the stuff that I've been through, and I remember talking. So you remember dang, I can't reveal any names.
our Skype
Remember,
confession talks.
no, 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 no. Remember, oh, girl in the basement at high school? She was the social worker.
I don't think you told me that one.
Really?
You told
Oh
me.
wow.
Mm-mm.
I used to go to her about certain stuff like that. But yeah, it's sad because a lot of people who are either our age or just people of any ethnic, especially of different races, we go through different stuff growing up, and we either have to hide that or we bring it out the truth, and then we have to live through that moment. And there's so many traumatic experiences that alters. That's what makes people toxic. That's what make half of these toxic ass signs is some of the stuff that they've been through in life or some of the stuff they experienced. So they ruin the damn sign. You got the sign out here looking crazy.
And
But some of y'all signs is
I
trash.
always
But that ain't got nothing
facts,
to
but I
do.
always say that like at the end of the day, we literally we're taught we have these parents, good or bad or whatever, whether they treat us or
Right.
not, and also like that.
Good or bad.
As we get older, it's really on us to either find that light or we really just let that shit control us.
Yep.
And
Amen.
some people really feel they just like fuck it. They just pretty much don't let your past, don't let your childhood trauma, none of that stuff like really take hold and win over you as you get into adulthood. Which
Yeah, don't let
I've
no
been
past trauma shape
learning.
you.
I've been learning that a lot. Like, I've really been sitting here trying to work it because I know the shit I went through will definitely have major effects in relationships. And I can't lie, I sent this meme to my ex, who's really trying to figure out, have I done this? Because I feel like I do apologize a lot for unnecessary shit, even if it's not my fault, even if it's something minor. Because I know I'm pretty sure I just said sorry to you 1,000 times. You probably looked at me like, why is she saying sorry? Like, it's not that deep, sis.
I mean, that I feel like that is not only just a childhood thing. Supposedly, I don't know where I read this from. It's quote unquote like a woman thing. A woman always has to feel apologetic or feel like she's in the wrong or she's done something or she's in the way or something like that. But I also feel like that's a people thing because I used to do that a
It
lot too, to
was
say, "Oh, sorry,
it
sorry,"
it was a mental. It said the mental people who've been mentally abused does these things,
because
and
you always feel like something's wrong or you caused the issue or something like that, and
and
it don't even be like that deep.
always ask for reassurance, which I know I did that a lot in my last relationship. That relationship was like literally my first actual adulthood relationship. So like, you're coming off a fear of trying to love somebody again after you went through some like hectic shit prior, and it's just like, I think all women just wants that sense that like, just to know that your man, even after a while, like they still want you, they still care for you, like they're still in love with you, and all stuff like that. It said they always asking for reassurance, always apologizing, and all that stuff like that. And I like you said, women. Some women, as nowadays, women don't give a fuck. So I don't really think that's accurate. But I really do think that certain things for people who've been mentally abused, I feel like they do apologize a lot, just so they don't have to get hit or have to hear the shit.
Get
Because
here, I have to hear the shit.
one of my
Oh yeah.
parents really was sat there and literally talked down, and like, I'm one of the one kid. Everybody else was openly about it. Sometimes they talk about it now. I was one of the one kid that I didn't start speaking about it until like I became an adult, and then my siblings looking at me like I'm crazy and shit. I remember one time I told one of my siblings like, yeah, the parent was like, you're a dumb bitch. You're never going to see it in life. You're going to end up just like your other brother in these streets, in jail.
Mm-mm.
You're not going to college, and if you do go to college, who's going to pay for it? I'm like, bitch, I got brothers. What you mean? There's a
Ha ha
bunch of
ha.
bank accounts I can break. But besides the point, it's just like, you said all this shit about me. I'm the only one that went through out of all them kids on one side. You got 3 kids. One of them is the one that went through high school. Ashley went through high school, got all their credits, got even a couple more extra credits than what they were supposed to have.
Mm.
Graduated. I'm the only one that actually spent like a year, at least literally did a year and a half in college, and I'm breaking money in. When everybody else's shit falls and all that stuff like that, I got one brother that's in the service. You're not gonna be in the service that long, and knowing how they treat the veterans, that shit is bull BS. So guess who's the one who's gonna be more successful? That actually got pregnant and take care of everybody at the end of the day. Me.
Because you got to put in work, no matter what shape, way, or form, as long as you know.